Seven Kingdoms 2 was one of my favorite games growing up, and so I decided to give it a go again, and I'm just sharing some of my tips and strategies. I have six of them, so just make sure you stay through the full video so you can see them all. And also, before we start, please click like and subscribe to support my channel. Here we go. A strategy I like to use is to build a market and have it as our central market connected to multiple towns. This way all the products produced will be sold quicker, providing you a higher income. Normally you will have your mine and have it funnel here, but once it's exhausted you can just reach out and branch out to different areas and actually build mines and have those resources, including the raw materials, transferred to your main market. That way, when you produce everything here, it can be sold quickly to provide a higher income. And just note that you also want to keep your market over here so that you're also producing some products here and selling to the town connected to that to maximize your overall products sold. Another way to make some good gold coin in Seven Kingdoms 2 is to actually tax your townspeople. To do this, you click on a town and you click on the collect tax button. You can do this manually, or you can automate this process by right-clicking the collect tax and selecting a value. Once your loyalty here reaches the actual value that you have it set, it will automatically collect the tax. In the same way that you collect tax, you can also grant your townspeople some gold coins to prevent them from betraying you. You can select this, right-click, and select a value. I like to set mine at 40. The reason why I select it at 40 or set it as 40 is because sometimes, even though this process is automated, it's not done instantaneous. Sometimes it may go to, like, for instance, it will go to 39, 38, 37, 36, and before it actually provides gold. And so if you have this set at 30, once it goes below 30 to 29, 28, 27, it'll be too late to actually grant them some gold. Your kingdom will actually betray you, or this particular town will revolt against you. So set it at 40, give you that buffer space to allow you to actually be safe once you wage war and your reputation is lower. And note, if you click on the economy here, look at how much money I'm actually making in my taxes. About 14,000 is actually from taxes, and so look at that. 46,000 is my market, so you can make about a quarter more money from the market just by having tax set in all your towns. So don't forget to do that. It's very important, and it's a good way to make some extra gold coin. A strategy that I like to use is to build tower sciences near the town so that when the resistance goes below 50, you can have the townspeople work for you, which will automatically bring the resistance down until the town surrenders to you. But sometimes the resistance is too high, and especially if you're starting a new game, you don't want to try to buy them out to lower their resistance. What you can just do is take an army and actually destroy this wall. And so once you destroy the walls and the people in the town actually comes out, the resistance actually dropped down. It was, I think, at 66 earlier, now it's at 39. Now, this town is connected to, blocked from my own town, and only connected to this particular town. So this tower science is connected here, so that now since this is 39, the people can start working for me. So what I can do is just move my units around, so that kite them around so that they follow my units. Oops, I actually killed one of the peasants. I don't want to do that. You want to move your units around until you see people actually start going in here to work for you. And once that happens, you can just bring your units back in. And now these peasants will actually go back inside the town to bring the resistance up. But now because you have some of those workers working for you, this will automatically bring the resistance down until the town actually surrenders to you. Early in the game, what I like to do sometimes is just to attack a town when you get resistance to around 40 or something. That way they can just surrender to you faster, especially if you're going to conquer a town of that similar type of people. Because once I attack it, it brings the loyalty down to 29, and then I can just kite my army back and the town surrenders to me instantly. And yeah, I lost about 5 people, but those people will actually go into they'll go to like the next village here, and then that way I can just bring out my new army here and just bring it to my new fort. These guys will go in, and I'll conquer that town next. Of course, if there's no more town of that type of people in the whole map, then you don't want to do that. You want to just wait it out, or you can just buy them out, build a strong economy, and you can just buy out the kingdoms. Like you don't know how much it will actually take to buy them out sometimes. And so you can save the game, and if they reject your offer, you can just reload the game. Because if you keep making more offers, they just keep rejecting your offers. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just try to offer for them to join my kingdom for $10,000. And sometimes they join. Oh, and he joined me. Sometimes they join you, sometimes they don't. And then let's see if this guy would join me for like 35,000. But in case he joins me, I just want to make another point. If if the opponent is actually at war with you, it will actually cost more sometimes to try to get them to join you, or if they even join you at all. And so usually I try to be allies with the kingdoms, and then that way it'll be easier for you to make an offer that they would accept. And so a good strategy to win over your enemies by having them surrender to you is to actually kill or destroy their king and have them make one of your spy their new king. And once that is done and completed, their whole kingdom surrenders to you. Note that you want to have the loyalty on that spy to be higher, because there is a chance the spy can actually betray you and become the king of a new kingdom. And so to achieve this manner, you want to buy out some of the generals that have the highest loyalty. I went ahead and just bought out the remaining fort's generals. So that way, when I actually have my spy assassinate the king, he has no choice but to make one of my spies the new king for them to surrender to me. And so, as you see, yeah, here we go. This is the guy that became the new king. Thank you for watching my video, guys. If there was a certain tip or strategy that you guys liked, or you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. If you have a certain strategy that you use that I did not mention in this video, go ahead and leave it below. I read all the comments, and I'm always open to new strategies, especially for one of my all-time favorite games in the past. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.